Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here on this Saturday night. And I got a question for all you guys. Let me get the football gods up and running here. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Come on, man. Seriously? What the hell is wrong with you guys? Have you heard the old saying that there's more than one way to skin a cat? And I'm not talking about the meow meow cat, okay? I'm talking about a catfish. There's more than one way to take the skin off a cat. That means there's more than one way to go about solving a problem. So when I talked about Vosh Lombardi, his idea of going for an offensive lineman first in the draft may be the right thing to do. But I happen to have a difference of opinion. And I'm stating my difference. And it doesn't mean because I don't agree with Vosh Lombardi that I am throwing him under the bus or I'm taking his woman or I'm saying he's an idiot. Not every time that you don't agree with somebody, it doesn't have to be a fight or an argument. We just look at doing things differently. There's no beef there. And as far as somebody saying I'm a hypocrite because I like the idea of the way we signed Demarcus Lawrence to a $105 million contract, knowing that we have to sign players like Zeke and Smith, and I was like, Zeke and Smith? Jaylon Smith, you mean? He's not part of the equation right now. I know we need to take care of Amari Cooper. We got to take care of Dak. We got to take care of Zeke. We got to take care of Byron Jones. Jaylon Smith is way, way down the line of people to take care of. But understand this. Take a look at this right here. Take a good look. This is Demarcus Lawrence here. Okay? On this play, boom, gets past the first guy. Boom. Gets past the second guy, splits the double team. Splits the double team and gets the sack. One, two, three guys. Let's look at it again. Let's look at this again. One guy, the tight end, is left in to try and help out, keeping him from going out in the route immediately. He takes on the tackle, goes into the inside between the guard, splits the double team, and gets the sack. That's three guys that you have to worry about. And when you see his numbers go from 14 and a half sacks to 10 and a half, the reason being is because they're trying to put three people on him to stop him, but yet they still don't stop him. And what that does for you, as I've said before, and those of you guys who don't seem to understand what it is to play football is, that means if they got three guys they're worried about over here, that means there's one less receiver going out. That means that all of you other guys on that defensive line have the opportunity to step it up because you only have one guy on you. That means that the quarterback is worried about that guy coming in and getting you. And when you talk about a guy who is tied for first in tackles for loss, a guy who is also second in quarterback pressures, it behooves you to get that guy, at least at the right price. Now, everybody keeps talking about, oh, well, the Cowboys, they spent, and it's funny because I had some Eagle fan who ended up giving me a message on Facebook and everything else and, laughing about it because it said Demarcus Lawrence has 0 sacks against the Eagles. Okay, well, fine. But I think in that time that we are 5-4 against you. So it's not like you've been beating us all those times. Granted, I know you guys have a Super Bowl, but, we'll get there. So let me explain something to you guys because where'd it go? Where's my cap? Oh, the cap. Boy, I pulled this out. Sorry. Understand, going into this deal, before Demarcus Lawrence signs the deal, we have $10,188,000 of cap space. And everybody's focusing in on the 105. Forget the 105. 105 doesn't mean jack. Focus in on the 65. And understand what the Dallas Cowboys have done. Because until he signs that contract, Demarcus Lawrence cap hit is $20.5 million. But do you know what the cap hit will be for this year? Do you? Do you? It'll be 11.5. They created $9.5 million of cap room. So that $10 million right now that we had in cap space will be 20 once he signs. And understand, you're saying, well, that means you're going to have to pay him more later. Well, basically, you're paying him $21 million each of the next 3 years, which is about fourth in actual pay in guaranteed money for players. He's truly a top 5 pass rusher. But understand this. In cap liabilities right now for next year, we have $116 million before the cap goes up on average, which is about $10 million. So you'll take a bigger piece of that pie next year. You create a cap space, so now you can start working on signing other guys. They'll do the same thing with Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper's piece of pie, because Demarcus Lawrence's salary for this year is only $1.5 million. But the same thing will happen with Amari Cooper. They will end up recouping that money and being able to sign these guys and use that cap space on next year on Zeke Elliott, on Dak Prescott, on Byron Jones, and be able to sign all of these guys. But on top of that, it wasn't just about doing this, because I'm told I'm a hypocrite because you're saying do things the Patriots way. Excuse me. I had to choke on trying to just talk about New England. But understand what the Cowboys have done. They've been getting more draft picks through compensatory ones. That's how we got Dak Prescott, compensatory pick. Understand that we are getting into free agency and getting pieces that basically we are renting. We are renting Randall Cobb. We are renting Robert Quinn. If they do really, really well, you let them go and you get a compensatory pick back. That 6th-round pick that we gave up for Robert Quinn, who knows? We could get a 5th or 4th-round pick if he plays really, really well. And if he doesn't play really well, guess what? You can let him go without having any cap problems in the future. That is New England, right? So understand, this is a Cowboys team that is looking at the angles of how you can do business. And understand, I believe in our defense. We've had great offenses. 2014, we had a great offense, but we didn't have enough defense to go ahead and stop Aaron Rodgers. 2016, we had a great offense. The defense was better, but we still did not have enough defense to stop Aaron Rodgers. And that's where I look at and say, we may have enough on the offensive line to make do. But understand that defenses win championships. I've seen a lot of high-flying offenses out there that are lighting it up that aren't winning Super Bowls. And understand, you need a mix of a great offense and a great defense to be able to weather the storm. Because not every game are you going to have your offense playing well. That's when the defense takes up the slack. And not every game is your defense going to play well. They're going to figure some things out. That's where you need your offense to take up the slack. But if you put all your eggs in that one basket of only the offense, I guarantee you, you're not going to win the Super Bowl. So there's no beef between me and Vash Lombardi. It's just we have a difference of opinion on how to go through and win that Super Bowl. And if you think I'm a hypocrite, well, you know what? Think what you want to think about me, because I'm going to do me. I'm going to continue to keep thinking for myself and putting my ideas and concepts out there. That's just the way it is. I'm strong opinionated on what I believe in. And there's no doubt in what I believe in. So with that being said, I want to thank you guys for watching. commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. And I'll see you soon.